Nagbabalik ang PBA player at dating Ateneo Blue Eagle na si Doug Kramer matapos siyang magkaroon ng medyo health challenge last year. No? Kamustahin natin ngayon si Doug at ang mga pagbabago sa kanyang PBA career, pati na rin sa kanyang bagong lifestyle. Kasama natin dito sa studio, Doug Kramer. Doug, welcome to the Score.
Yeah, thanks for having me here.
Thank you. Thanks for coming over. Great to see
problem.
you. Nakausap kita last year after you revealed what happened to you and the changes that you made. Kamusta ka na? Kamusta na ikaw since then? It's been about 4 months, more or less?
3 months, a bit, going on the 4th month since the incident. I feel great.
Okay.
I feel great. You know, after that, had a really good rest for about 2 months, and then it's been about 7 weeks now that I've been going back at my weights training, doing a lot of skill work and conditioning. It's only actually this week that I'll be going into full contact 5-on-5 again. So, you know, God has been really good.
Great.
So my progress has been pretty good. I mean, it's only been about 3 months and a half, I think. So, yeah.
And I remember when you're telling me, yung weight training alone, at least that, sobra kang addict dun, di ba? Araw-araw nag-weights ka, you have a gym in your house. How was that for you? I mean, I can imagine two things na miss mo dun. Na-miss mo yung basketball. At na-miss mo yung pag-weights mo. How did you cope with that mental adjustment?
You know, the first let me see, 5 weeks, I think, since the incident, I was not allowed to carry heavy weights. I wasn't even allowed to carry my kids yet. Because they literally wanted me to heal. Because that was the whole thing.
And every image I have of Team Kramer is you.
Carrying all three, di ba?
Exactly.
Pero that one, my wife would tell me, Cheska would tell me, don't carry Kendra, ha? You're not allowed. Gaganon siya. But, you know, that was, Kendra would papa carry me. But they would be very understanding naman. But it only took about 5 or 6 weeks kasi it was the healing that was sa heart ko, the PFO closure that we wanted to do. But after that, we progressed. Brisk walking, jogging, sprinting, you know, some skill work and everything, and then I'm back to lifting my old weights, probably even a bit stronger. So it's been good.
Coming back from injuries are never easy. You know, bone injuries, joint injuries, pero ito kakaiba to, ibang klaseng health challenge to, no?
It is.
What do you think help you get through? Ano yung pinaghugutan mo that kept you moving forward? Because other guys probably said, you know what, that's it, I'm done. I'm alive, but I'll retire. May mga ganun siguro, di ba? Pero ikaw, ano yung pang-push mo forward?
Alam mo, TJ, it's more of every day is a blessing. I've been given this chance to play again. The doctors gave me the go signal. And by that alone, how can I not be inspired, di ba? And probably to prove to a lot of people that despite whatever happened to me, and if I can get through that hump, if I can do that, other people can do that. It's something inspiring, and I just don't know what kind of shape I am in terms of, you know, conditioning shape and basketball shape is completely different. Timing, you get that through a lot of games. You can't get that in basketball practice alone or conditioning drills. So as far as my health is concerned, as far as strength is concerned, I think, you know, I'm back to that.
You're feeling it already. So that's big step number 1. The team has been a great help for you, the support of your team as well. Kamusta yun? Kamusta yung patience nila with you and desire for you to come back as well?
You know, Phoenix has been really great. Coach Ariel, Boss RTZ, Boss Dennis, they got me despite whatever happened to me, and I'm really touched, you know, the way they received me. You know, they've been very patient. They're very understanding of what happened to me, and alam mo, for me, when I get back, I want to be sure that I'm also 100%. I don't want to just come back for the sake of coming back. You know, they trusted me enough to know that I'll be back. But there's that assurance. Some teams nga, some injuries, they might not even want to get them anymore. But despite the scare, you know, the management really gave me the assurance and the trust that I'll be coming back. So the least that I can do, you know, is do the things that I can control, which is work hard and then work my way up.
And you know, we're good, as you said, we're gonna still see the same Doug Kramer. I mean, we can't imagine Doug being anything softer than he was before. Diba? I mean, can't picture that.
I'm being optimistic, TJ. You know, and they said before, the doctors told me, you know, you've been playing with this hole in your heart
ever since.
That's
right,
And you know, there's a big chance that, you know, you'll be even stronger. And
Stronger.
that's the kind of mindset I'm putting.
Might as well
physically,
take that.
you know.
Yeah, right,
and if I've been able to play through that, then what more else now that I'm comfortable knowing that it's not there anymore.
Correct. Now, another thing that's been quite instrumental and a blessing with what happened to you, and unfortunately, sadly for Bulaong, right, is that the PBA's changed some, standards as well.
Yeah.
Partly sa tulong mo na rin, no? And tell us about how you've talked to them, how they've received that as well, and how you're happy that this is going to help the players in the future.
Yeah, the PBA did a lot of, big strides, especially after, the tragic passing of Gilbert Bulawan. And then after that happened, they already started doing steps. And then when I spoke about the 2D Echo, it was already in the works.
Okay.
So parang it just gained a little more light
Mas
when I spoke
napansin
about
ba
it.
lalo?
Mas napansin, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it was already there, and I'm really glad for that. And actually, I think I'm not sure if it was after our interview.
Okay.
I already did the 2D Ego sanctioned by the PBA, and a lot of the players actually even messaged me saying,
that
"We
was
did
the
this."
official one.
That was the official
league has
one, yeah.
to
And
make it
that's the
take,
first time we ever did that.
Yeah.
So that's good.
What's the feedback you're getting from some of the players? Let's start with your close friends, na players, whether you're teammates or not, but your close friends. How are they?
They told me that it's something different because, like JC, for example, we've always been 9-10 years already in the league.
Yeah.
And then we've always been doing the standard medical checkups, which is okay. But we needed to do something more.
Yeah.
And this one naman, with the 2D Echo, you have to do something. It's about 45 minutes of you just sitting down. So it's very different. It takes a little more time. But at least the doctors will get to see more.
Okay.
Diba? So, yeah.
With your coming back as well, kamusta yung teammates, yung friends mo na, like one of which is JC, how crucial are they as a role in helping you get back into where you want to go?
Like I said, the coaches, the management, my teammates, they're very understanding. They see me every day. In fact, the past 3 weeks, I've been joining their conditioning already.
Okay.
I pinagbabawalan lang the contact drills except for this week. So we just wanted to hit that 3 months. They've been very supportive and they're excited to have me. But at the same time, they also want to have me back 100%.
Right.
Yeah.
What was it like when you walked into the gym the first time? What was going through your head at the time?
Yeah, I wanted to play, especially actually when I started to gain a little more condition in my body. I really have to stop myself, and especially when they go 5-on-5 or 3-on-3, then I have to sit down. Like I have to really stop myself. Like, okay, I just have to follow the doctor's requests, and then I'll take it. I'll take it a day at a time, and it's been fast. Yeah.
I remember when I spoke to you, you told me you changed a lot. What were the things, some of the things you've learned really that, that made you reflect on your career and how blessed you've been in your career? Now moving forward, about how much more important really your health really is moving forward.
Yeah, that's true. I value every day as a blessing, but especially now, your time with your family, you count it every day. Yeah. No one is assured of tomorrow, right? And for me to be blessed with every day, I just have to be thankful to God, and at the same time, just be grateful. I mean, there's so much in store for me. I can't just dwell on what happened.
A lot of the young players always look up to the older veterans. I mean, I can't imagine you old, Doug, but still, I mean, technically speaking, by the years, okay, they consider you veteran.
I'm a veteran already.
How do you mentor these younger kids now? I mean, when you're young, you think you're strong, you can eat anything you want, do anything you want. You might bata pa eh.
Yeah, I've started. I have a nutritionist right now. Me and my wife, even our kids. It's just eating healthy. Avoiding junk food or whatever, or changing ingredients.
Some of the younger players, and I'm sure you must have been when you were young player as well. I can eat anything I want because I work out every day anyways. Yeah. So are these being impressed now in the younger guys?
Yeah, for sure. With our kids
and young players as well.
I hope so, but I think I don't think they're into that.
So yun ang challenge
yet.
Sa inyo, your batch, to impress them.
Yeah, that's for it. I mean, you have to tell them talaga that your health is wealth, diba? And you really have to take care of it. Some people, they only respond to doing diet na when something happens. So why wait for something, diba? Right. Start now. I mean, even prior to what happened to me, I could eat anything I want. And even after that, probably a month after that, I was still eating anything because the doctors told me I had no issues with my health in terms of eating, diba? Right. So, but then a certain guy named TJ, introduced me.
Nakwento ko sa kanya.
Yeah.
Who's here actually? You're talking about Harvey. He's a guest as well on the Score a couple years ago.
You know, he really helped me out and understand a lot of the proper food.
And for sports nutrition.
Yeah, and sports nutrition.
That's what I learned from him as well. It's one thing to eat something that, you know, nothing's going to harm you.
Yeah.
But it's another thing to use it as a tool.
Yeah.
To push you forward.
Of course, you know, your food is your energy.
Right.
Exactly, and if you properly equip yourself with the proper food, then you get the best fuel, right? And I've probably been in a month on it, so we'll see. You know,
and you're feeling good.
I'm feeling good.
And as I told Doug before, marami rin ibang mga PBA players rin na nakasubok na and they're feeling great. You know some of these guys.
Yeah.
Jap is the one who's been playing great.
That's right.
In great
Even Marshall, I think. Yeah.
So, given that, what do you think are the keys to a long career, Doug? I mean, not everybody gets to play 10 years in the PBA.
No,
it's not easy to.
You know, TJ, me and JC, we entered the league the same time. R said, maka 10 years lang tayo, maka 10 years lang tayo. That's
yun
such
yung
a
goal,
big
yung
blessing.
boundary. Maka 10
and then suddenly, you know, JC signed on till his 12. I'm signed on till my 11th year. What is the key? Hard work. There's really no exchange for that. Kasi a lot of guys are gonna come in younger and fresher and probably even more talented. And in my case, I'm undersized, so a lot of guys are taller than me. But you have to create an edge. And my edge is to fit in a role, which is defense and rebounding. And my strength. I know that's my strength. My strength is not jumping. My strength is not scoring. I'll try and work on those things. But you try and work on your strengths and improve on it every day, diba? And in practice, your weaknesses, you work on it still. And always a good attitude. You know, the PBA is very small. If you have a very bad attitude, and I've spoken to a lot of younger players. Yeah, because you know what, your reputation, people talk about you, and the coaches, they all talk. So if you do something bad, if you're always you're always frequently late,
mahirap na baguhin
or you don't work hard, you're lazy, that goes around.
Correct.
And that reputation will go around. So
and it will stick.
Yeah, of course.
It's gonna be hard to shake off.
It's gonna be hard. You really have to prove them wrong. But why prove them wrong? Already prove them right while you can.
Right. Now, beyond basketball, one thing that the public has seen you know, Team Kramer's fans. I mean, truly adore you guys and love you guys. Facebook alone, you're at your hundreds of thousands. I think naka-million ata kayo in followers. What's that been like? I mean, when you explain to the world, to your fans, what happened to you, what you went through. You took your time before you told everybody what happened. What was their support for you and your family? What was that like?
The first thing was they were surprised because I was doing a lot of posts even after the incident.
Yes.
So they were surprised because I seemed normal. And I was naman, but there was something. But the fans, our Team Kramer fans, they're very supportive. Right now, we're at about 8.3 million fans or 8.2 million. So they're full support. Awesome. They're full support, and they keep following the family. I think for us, we're a sight for sore eyes for a lot of broken families and fatherlessness. And then they see we're having fun. In a marriage, kasi you think everything is just a bed of flowers, bed of roses. It's not
that easy.
It's not. A lot of the times, it's a choice more than an emotion. So they see that between me and Cheska. They see how we mentor our kids spiritually also. So all of that centered around God, you'll have a beautiful and healthy family.
And as the proof is in the pudding. Excellent work so far, Doug, and thank you so much for, it's rare that guys like you open up and share your life story after something like that, but you chose to do so.
Of course.
And you're inspiring more for sure. And now we can't wait to see you back in the court.
Thank you, TJ.
And the old Doug Kramer that we're also used to seeing. So
keep praying.
Thank you. Have a great new year, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.
Right.
Salamat. Thank you.
Hi guys, keep watching The Score for the latest sports updates and don't forget to subscribe to the ABS-CBN Sports in Action YouTube channel.